Excuse me. Hold on 1 second. Oh, man. Okay. Welcome back, General. A nearby river has dried up. The residents have been carrying water to their homes from a lake for days. I helped them with my horse, and now they have extra water saved for a few days. I made sure they knew it was thanks to the king. Well, I'm glad. You have called for me, Your Grace. I have this animal tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Looks like a healthy animal, no holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have come from. I'm not much of an expert on beasts. I've heard about spices. I've heard that you have stopped supplying Bronco with some resources. Spices, I believe? I suspect you've been speaking to Eton. He trades my spices with presses to get fortune dabs. Some call it Deepu Dapu. But it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Rodovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? It has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational, highly addictive. It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Correct? Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. Crassus? That's far away. Okay. I've heard enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Iton's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. And if you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers. I can also help with 6 supplies. I heard Eton is selling dust near Kaski. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. We'll first talk to Eton. We'll see what Lord Eton has to say about this first. Just don't let that buffoon get under your skin, Your Grace. Our progress. Something suspicious. If something suspicious happens, make sure to let me know first. Okay. Okay. Alright. We should invite Lord Eton, Your Grace. Make sure that what Loris is saying is true before we decline Eton's alliance. You can find Eton on the Allies. He should be here next week if we send a pigeon. I'll do that while I'm thinking about it. Eton! I have other people I need to meet. So this gotta get done. I am sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that is worse, right? How can I help you? How can I help if you won't tell me exactly what's happening? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I saw a man, and no, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you, Your Grace. What if this person is listening? I think we should put him in the prison because people can watch and then we'll know, right? It's not to hurt him. Yeah, to the prison. You'll spend some time in our dungeons. I knew it. I knew it was you. Calm down. It's going to be alright. The guard by the exit will take care of you. I'll come and see you later. Pietro, I could have threw you in the prisons early on. Your Grace, I hate that Lorsulia has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I already miss her, Father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can, Sidani. Mother said Laura sent a letter and that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Laura about the cat, Father? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he alive even? I will ask her about Dusty. Yes. I'll ask her about the cat. Ah, thank you, Father. I mean, Your Grace. All my daughters, other than the one in my courtroom. How great. Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today. Please? Of course, I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done in here. Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners have ravaged our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already gone. Please send us some help. Okay. His men will help you put out the fires and get back to work again. That won't give us back all we have lost, but I suppose we could use some of that kind of help. Bro. We can't do nothing. Somebody always wants something. Let's go fight with our daughter first. On guard. Yes, Father. How's your practice? Are you ready? Oh, sorry. I know. Too slow. Have you heard about Sadani? What happened? I told her she should find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. She has been leaving bait in the garden since then. Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hole and put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told her something took her bait. When she saw the huge skunk, half her size, she panicked. She grabbed my sword. She could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Poor Sadani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sadani actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed. Oh, Asalia. Come on, Father, you have to admit this is funny. Maybe 4, 6, maybe 5 to 8. I think 7, 8. That's the vibe I kind of get. Cause she can like walk and do stuff fine. And she talks good. Only a little bit. I'm trying to bond with her. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with your sword. I know, she keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better check on Sadani. What's up, little girl? Your Grace. You call me Dad. You want to talk about the skunk? Salia told me what happened. Well, just got scared and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle. So I just took Asalia's sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, Father. I hope you forgive me. Of course I forgive you. It was an old stuffed skunk. So I want to get rid of it anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? Fine, I won't. We'll see you later, pumpkin. Oh, my darling little girl. To be honest, I like her name a lot. Now, why would they put him in the same cell? How are you doing there? Oh, Your Grace, it feels safer in here. Don't have to worry about anyone coming after me. I'm my friend here, and no one can come inside. I wish I would just ask you to imprison me straight away, Your Grace. I'm glad you feel safer. You're right, no one is going to come here looking for you. Are you my life, Your Grace? Let me give you my army. I won't need them. I'll just stay here. You have an army? Yes, I know, but I couldn't tell them what's going on. It could have been one of them. Yes, of course. You can stay here as long as you like, Petro. Let the guard know if you need anything. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the head pet. If you're feeling any better. You have everything you need. Yeah, some sturdy walls, steel bars, a personal guard. Oh wait, there's nowhere to run. Okay. I didn't think a king would come down. Oh. Nothing! You give me nothing. I think that's it. We're just gonna go the next week. Next! Okay. Should we... We should probably do this. Right now. That's it. That's all we can afford. When we get to borrow some gold, we'll borrow some gold to get the general ready. Was I supposed to do something? Oh my god. I found this animal tooth, but I don't know how I ended up in our castle. I prepared a table for you in the council chamber where you can expect the items. You should invite and question the lords. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to learn something from them. Remember that they might not always tell you the truth, Your Grace. While we're inviting them, we should try to form alliances. How may I be of service, Your Grace? I have this animal tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? What is an animal tooth doing in your wine cellar? It looks like someone has lost it. I'm trying to find its owner. I don't know, Eric. Probably someone who's interested in animals or creatures, shall I say. I know why you need the spices. I've heard what you need those spices for. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far more from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medical use more than anything else. Just an easy way to make some gold. You're selling crack, Etten. Doesn't matter if you sell dust or not, it's going to get out to people anyway. That's a bad way of looking about it. For the ones selling it, then at least we are the ones profiting. Just pass it on. Don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. In fact, I could really use your help in this operation. And in return, I will always be at your service. I have a location near Beltois that has some problems with the locals. Send an agent its way and maybe he could give us a hand. Also, if anything out of the ordinary happens, then make sure I'm the first to know. I'm going to keep an eye on other sellers. If anyone comes selling, make sure to buy a pack or two. I'll be able to double your earnings. If you do right by me, I'll be sure to do right by you. I will give you my men, gold, and supplies. I'm not going to help you. I don't want my kingdom to become crack addicts. That's a different game. That's in Schedule 1. I won't help. Never say never. Wait, you didn't say never. Regardless, you might still change your mind. Look, I'll throw in something extra for your efforts. Along with 230 men, I'll throw in my hounds. They're deadly and precise. Lordovians won't know what hit them. Oh, and I think I just remembered something about the night Tallies died. I'd had a fair bit to drink at this stage, so everything was kind of a blurry, but I did see someone in the gardens that night when I was watering the flowers. If you haven't already, you might want to poke around in there. So you're welcome, Your Grace. Okay. I don't like you, kinda. Etton's offer is very generous, Your Grace. We could certainly use his hounds and army in the battle. But as promising as trading dust sounds, it could cause problems later. If we decide to help Etton, we can be sure that Lurs will cancel his offer of an army. Shouldn't allow dust sales in Davern. Gods know what havoc this substance will cause in the future. Better not risk it. I don't want people coming to me, crying that they've lost family members to this poison. Of course, Your Grace, in this case, we should aid Lurs in stopping this nasty business. Send a general to Kasky as soon as possible to shut down that trading site he was talking about. And if we ever come across anyone wanting to sell dust, we should imprison them for a while, just to discourage further sales. Lurs will be happy to hear this, so after we have done what he asked for, we should invite him over. Oh man, okay. Kasky? Dang it, I don't have it. Okay. Hello, Doctor. Is this a new pet hiding there, Pumpkin? Your Grace, may I introduce you to the Stabber? Oh no. The Hedgehog. The Stabber. Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hanson, but that name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. Underneath, he has a velvet, yummy tummy you wish you could just stroke and squish all day. But on top, it's a whole different story. On top, he is a scary, stiff stabber. What is this all about? Oh, Father, do you know the tale of Hanson? No. Hanson was a hedgehog who rode on a black rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped the king find his way home. As a prize, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever greets him first upon his return home. Turned out that the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hanson was, but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him, Hanson turned into the most handsome prince with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. The story sounds familiar. I wish life was as simple as a fairy tale. Yes, Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bed, Father. It's a well-known story. A lot of books have different versions of it. The most popular was something about an old man with white hair killing monsters. It's very silly, but Danica likes this one. See, I will turn the Stabber into a prince. A prince? Oh, it's not for me, Father. Once the Stabber is a prince, he can help me get Luli back. I'm sure she will like him more than Ivo, and then she and Dusty can come back to the castle. Very well, keep the Stabber close to you, but don't lose him. And don't stab yourself. It's not the Stabber, it's the Stabber. The Stabber is on a mission, and he is about to stab someone. At least she will be occupied. I love her. I'm hot, so I'm turning my air on. Not sure if that's a good thing. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scums are fiercer than any others. There have been casualties. They have killed an entire family. We're counting on help from your general. We should keep an eye on the bandits, make sure Rodovians are not creating further posts. Man! If they are locals, we should show them that there is no place for such behavior. My general is busy! I can't do anything! I can't help everyone. Ready your pitchforks and keep your eyes open. Maybe they won't show up again. We'd feel safer with a royal army at our side, but I understand. I don't have one. We need to invite people. Finally finished cooking. That was forever. But I bet it'll be delicious. I bought stuff to make spaghetti this weekend. I'm very excited about that. I've been wanting spaghetti. Darling, Lord Etten visited me. It turns out he is trading Oracle dust and wants my help with it. Lord Lurs doesn't approve of the business. He thinks it's bad for people. Although the lords have promised to lend us their armies if we help them. But really, I don't know what to think about it. Well, do you really think that selling dust is bad for people? It does have side effects. If more people start using it with no regulation, we could have problems. We don't have enough resources or doctors to deal with things going wrong. But then again, it might also be that nothing bad happens. What do you think? I mean, I hear God's servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine. After the war with Rodovia, if things start going wrong, we can always stop supporting Etten. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it's worth thinking about. It's fine, dear. Let me know if you need to discuss anything else. Oops. So she thinks it's fine because priests use it. What's up, daughter? Nothing, apparently. Alright. We have 10 gold. How much more do we owe the bank? Gotta go, but text me after the stream. Okay, and have a good dinner. And tell G, happy birthday. From me and the boys. A letter! That's exciting. Welcome back. We have helped the villagers rebuild their homes in the barn, Your Grace. Welcome back, General. I'll be sending you off here in a second. Dear Father, my husband, King Ivo, is very good to me. He has done everything to make me feel at home. I spend most of my days reading books and learning about Adna. King Ivo wishes me to grow familiar with their traditions. We start each day with a prayer, followed by a rich, lavish breakfast. Later, I learn more about the history of Atna and its geography. Last week, I met Paloma, the king's mother. She's poorly, but King Ivo says he will continue his father's quest to find a cure for her illness. Ivo certainly wants his wife to understand their ways. I'm not sure I like it. You should ask Loris about something else. Ask her about Dusty. Ask her about the cat. Tell her Sidani keeps pestering me. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. You should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Your Grace, I hear y'all fight with the beast faced. We're preparing for a battle with Dordovia. You heard well. My name's Via of Light. My elders have fought with the beast many years before me. I heard they brought some Radovian dog here to your castle. They say you keep them in the dungeon. I want to help you with those nasty beasts. I'll give men and resources. 3 gold and 150 army. In exchange for the red dog. No dog, no army. I cannot make it any simpler. Why you need him? Why would you need him? Him. Teach him a lesson is all. I reckon we should make an example out of him. Show his dog brothers what happens to those who steps a little too far. I'll keep him at bay. Oh, man. No. I don't feel comfortable with that. He's mine. And it will stay that way. You don't know what you're saying, Your Grace. Beast face can show their teeth if taught not to bark. You can't forget about my support in that case. Good luck with the beasts without my help, Your Grace. I have this animal tooth. That's one bit of a tooth. Just beautiful is all I can tell you. I'm sorry I'm no much help. I don't know. What are you doing here with this brush? Mother made me sweep all the corridors. Why? What did you do this time? Nothing. Tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear. Your mother will tell me when you did, if you won't. I had better start sweeping before she finds me. Your Grace, I hear the wedding was a right feast. I mean, apologies for my impoliteness. My condolences to King Tallies. I'm sure he will be missed. Thank you, I will pass them on. My family has just moved to the capital. We have a house, but our garden isn't big enough. It can barely fit our horses. We'd like a bigger house with a big garden and a beautiful front porch. For us simple farmers, that's enough expense we can never afford, but for a king, it's probably nothing. It would only cost a fraction of what you paid for the wedding dress, Your Grace. 25 gold is all I asked for. Ha! I don't have gold to waste on your new house. If you want it, work for it. The castle gold is reserved for people in need. Better leave before I have my guards take you out. So you spend that much on a dress your daughter wore once, but you can't help your people with a new house? You could buy half the village just with the gold from the dress. I'll make sure everyone knows about this. Well, screw you, lady. You have stupid shoes. How about that? Worry about that, loser. My name is Olivia, your grace. I come from the forest. I'm the leader of the cult of the trees in the western woods. I know I'm probably not welcome here. But you're my last hope, your grace. I've asked all the neighboring villages for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest, we have a sacred oak. Because of all the recent rains, the area around it has flooded. A stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We have tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray to, your grace. Without it, they are depressed and scared. I can't bear to see them so helpless. Please help us, your grace. We're worshipping oak? Are you praying to a tree? It's the tree of the god of thunder, symbol of love and life, filled with healing powers. Nothing bad can happen to this tree, your grace. Please, I beg you. Okay. You will organize someone to help you dig a ditch for the water to drain. Send my dearest prayers for you, your grace. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. Traveling merchant here. I'm selling rather exclusive wares if you're interested. Silks, perfumes, books, and decorations. Whatever your royal soul might desire. Tells me you might be interested in far more delicate merchandise, though. I have a knack for these things, am I right? Tell me more. You see, I have something very precious here. Satisfaction for the most disillusioned pleasure seekers. Some say it's perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others may use it purely for recreation. It's very good, generally, if you're going through a bad spell, your grace. I have one pack of dust for just 7 pieces of gold. If you're tempted to grab another sack, I might throw it in for only 5 gold. That would be 2 whole packs for only 12 gold. Now, if that's not a deal worthy of your royal bottom, then I don't know what is. Your place is in my dungeon. I won't allow oracle dust in Davern. Your grace, there's nothing wrong with selling a few packs of sugar dust. What other pleasures were you thinking of? Oracle dust? I've never heard of it. How dare you lie to your king? My guards will take care of you at the exit. Oh my gosh. Alright. We need another general. I would like to buy one. But darling. What did Asalia do? You made her sweep all the corridors in the castle. This must have been serious. Oh, Eric. She is behaving worse and worse as she grows up. She convinced one of our servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh, gods. Didn't end well. The servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek. You shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric. I know I shouldn't have, but I feel that if I had said no, she'd still do it in secret. I know, Eric. We need to pay more attention to her, especially now Luli is not here. I mean, it sounds like servants in the reason. Sorry. How you doing, Pietro? Can't bear this place. Please let me out. I didn't know your grace disapproves of the dust. That was like any other consumable product. People get sick because of this stuff. Everyone who sells dust in Davern will be imprisoned. You'll stay here till Lord Loras arrives. I didn't think a king would come. Thought I could maybe talk to him. Now, one guy said something about the gardens, right? They are attracting a lot of bees. You said something about the garden. I can't find nothing. Wait, what? Paving stone looks like it was moved. If I could get something sharp and thin to lift it. Sword would be too thick. It needs to be something smaller. You mind if I pet him? Not at all, Your Grace. Just don't stab. Ouch. Stab yourself. Let's look around for a little while. I'm sad. But not have my daughter here. Maybe there's something in the bedroom? Pin needles. This could be useful. I got it. A piece of paper. What is it? Oh, it appears to be some sort of letter. It has a map of the castle. It reads, "Find wine in the cellar. Mix it with 7 drops of a substance in a glass. Be seen by no one." Looks like an instruction letter to whoever poured poison in Tally's wine. It's beautifully decorated with some flowers. We don't usually decorate our letters. It would be too costly. Maybe we can trace those drawings to the person who has written this. Interesting. I found some clues. A letter. I found this letter in the gardens. It contains instructions about pouring poison in a wine glass and a map of our castle. The letter seems to be decorated with flowers, like in the olden days. How can we trace this letter to whoever wrote it? It's a very important piece of evidence, Eric. Ask a general if he knows of anyone who decorates their letters in such manner. If he is available, he'll probably be at the wall. Dang it. The general's gone. It's not good. And we're poor. We're still poor.